What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for part 2 of the Bandit build. We're going to get that body fixed up the best we can this time. And the paint was very thick in that body, so there's places I'm going to be really careful with. And I'm really happy with the little amount of paint that bled through the window masking and stuff, because that paint was so thick. If that was paper masking, it would have went through so bad. It did go through in spots, and I knew it would, but I'm going to let it dry and cure really good before I try to clean it off of the windows. And before I show you, I got to get my printer going first. I found some of what I'm looking for Velcro mounts, but I don't know the size. You never can find measurements on these things. Now, if this was actual size, I measured, and that middle one's close, but this is not actual size. This build plate is 2 or 3 inches smaller than it actually is, which tells me that the smaller ones might be one of them. I'm hoping. Now, my front and the back are the same width. So, what I got on this plate is there's 3 different ones that come in this file, and there's the option of the hole from the side or the holes through the front, which I need the side. So all these have the hole in the side. Each one's a little different size. We're going to print one of each, and if one of these works for the car, then I'll print one more of those. I don't know which one it'll be. This is only a 25-minute print for all 3, so it's not a big deal. We'll go ahead and see if we can't figure this out. If they'll even work, I don't know. It could be way off, all of them. So, we'll find out. That's all I know. So, today we had something show up in the mail, which I knew was coming, which is my red filament, hopefully. Let's just find out. It's definitely a roll of filament, but and I think I might have got the other kind this time. I don't remember. Was it the PETG or whatever it is? PET something. But I can't remember if that's what I got or if I just got PLA again. And I'm hoping it's not like a flat red. Yeah, good deal. I was trying to find red that was kind of red, like my gas can I got over here is not the flat color, and a lot of them were really flat colored. See, but this gas can is what I'm looking for, hopefully. And see, now, let me see. I don't know if these were the same. They probably are pretty similar. Yeah, they might have been the same. But I ain't sure. But this looks like that. That's good. That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, PETG is what this one is. I have never printed with PETG yet. I've only did PLA. Alright. We had an adhesion problem. I seen it popping off in the middle, so I sat there and waited for it to stop the print. At least I got this far, so I can now maybe see which one would work. And from what I can tell, the very shortest one, from the way that they are designed, I had to pull it back up on the computer again because it closed out on me. But anyway, the way this one is designed, if it's the only one that's got a chance, oops, because the things are right on the end of each one. This is just longer than the mounts. So we're going to go ahead and try this again. I'm going to try to hope it adheses better. I don't know what happened there. I'm getting it warmer over there. Maybe it's just not as warm. I'm going to go ahead and clean this thing fresh again. And this time I went over and just kind of added glue this last time, and I probably shouldn't have. So what I've been using is, what is it? Isopropyl alcohol, something like that. Isopropyl. Yeah, I just use that with a little rag, and it cleans it off really good. There we go. So I'm gonna let this dry for just a few minutes, and then we will put some more glue back on it. Alright, well, let me go ahead and hit the print and keep our fingers crossed this time. I really hope these two work out. I think it's been long enough for that glue. I think someone said you can do it within a couple minutes. We're gonna find out the hard way. So alright, quite some time has actually passed, but it's time we start to show you some stuff, and we do the old reveal of what it looks like under that plastic before we get to the decals we're fixing to try to put on. But here's what we ended up getting on the body mounting system. Now, originally, here's what I tried yesterday, or was gonna do. It would have worked. It just wouldn't have held very well. But it's just a magnet post without the magnets and Velcro stuck to them, right? So what we ended up doing was printing a couple of these, which you've seen. It turned out fine, but I had a few of them break off at the hole right there because this piece is printed just in circle and circle and circle, so it's not the strongest. But anyway, what I ended up having to do was on the front, I had to use one of these because I could not use anything too tall or the body would have been, I was getting too far up with my other option I'm going to show you that I did on the back. The back had to be different because the back had to have an angle to it. These are just flat. The back window is like that. So what we ended up doing on the front here, I had to get it as low as possible. And with these magnet pieces, it brings the body up more than I like. So I took and cut it off right here where this hole is at, shortened it up, and drilled my own hole in between there for the front. And that gave me the right height I want on the front. On the back, I had more to play with on the body post and all that, but I couldn't make this thing lean enough without it breaking every time I tried. I was heating it up and everything, and it just wasn't working out real good. So what I came up with was I took and cut these off of one just flush, drilled a hole through them, and then we mounted the magnet post to that. Works great. This is way better than the original, but again, I could not use this on the front because it raises the body up like a North Carolina squat, and we're not having that shit. So on the back, I got this. It's adjustable, gives me my angle. On the front, I needed it flat, so like I said, we took one of these, cut it off, drilled our own hole, and we now have a Velcro mounted body. And the back could come down just a touch more, but I'm leaving it for now because if I cut the post anymore, it cannot come back up, period. And if I get new tires or something, better tires, because I like the rim size, but I want a little more tire profile, then it might be a little too much. I don't know yet, but we'll get to that later. The wheels are going to come. So now, it's been taking too long already, all this thing, rambling, and it's way late now. I done went to the store, ate dinner, everybody's done going to bed almost. Here's what we got to do. We got a mess under the windows and spots, but I'm going to clean that up after it has cured so that I don't mess up the other paint because it's so thick where I put way too thick because of the weather yesterday. But anyway, I'm going to take and touch all that up after it cures a little more. I can scrape a little off the windows. We're probably going to try to tint the windows. At least these stickers are tinted anyway. That will hide some. But that all happens from underneath, so even though it's going to look a little shoddy with it being on the windows right now, once I get underneath, we'll straighten it up after it's cured. It's not going to keep me from doing all this, so let's just get this part out of the way. I've waited long enough for this. On the front here, I had a spot that I was hoping was in the plastic, and it was. Thank God. I thought it had a bad spot in the body when I first got it. She's turned out pretty damn good. Oh boy, she got a shine to her. I was hoping that color shift paint was going to do its job, and it sure did. Oops, sorry. Wait till we get all these stickers on here. Oh, I forgot to show you something else I printed a little bit ago. Duh. I went ahead and got a couple of gas cans printed, and so I can maybe learn some settings, try to improve them, because mine didn't turn out as nice as the one I got from Metal Gear RC a while back. Oh man, look at that. Wow. Them windows, I didn't realize how clean them were going to be. That's the last time you ever see any of that this clean. Ooh boy, that's a shiny paint job right there. Man, I like it a lot. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do this. I gotta figure out how we're gonna mount this bad boy, but I'm gonna do my tail lights first anyway. We got this baby to go on. You know, I've had so many of these Trans Ams, and I hate it when they don't have the spoiler on the back. They just don't look right. But look at that. Just look at that. Oh yeah, wait till we get some stickers on this thing. So now, I got a squirt bottle right over here with soapy water. I got some rags here somewhere. We're gonna squeegee some stickers on, I guess. It's how they're supposed to go, I believe. So that's what's gonna happen, I guess. Man, that thing's gonna turn out better than I thought. I was a little wondering about that at first. You know, when they leave that film on there, it does throw you off. Now, the only bad thing, you can see my Velcro in the back window. You can't see it as much now that these windows are so shiny, but once we get the window masking on there in the tint, it might not show up as much either. So, where are we going to start? I think we should start with tail lights because they're super small, super easy. Hopefully. I'm saying easy. I don't want to screw that all up. We got so many stickers right here to put on. Ah, boy. So, all I got to go by is this picture right here, I believe. Decal installation. Spray both sides of decal with soapy water. Apply decal to body. Remove water with squeegee. Don't have squeegee, use thumb. Oh, it don't really say that, but alright, so that's what's up. Pretty much soak down your little part first, which you find my towel. Where the hell is me towels? Oh boy. Let's use this one then. This will work. Are y'all pros at this stuff? Y'all ever done this? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to do a tail light real quick. Put soapy water out. First we're going to get it all wet. Shouldn't take much to get it to come off there. And then we're going to spray the car itself. And then just kind of let her soak in a little bit and kind of wait for it, I guess. As soon as it gets to a certain point, we will have some action, I'd imagine. We're getting there, I think. Alright guys, got the first tail light on. That went on there nice. Other than the fact I thought these were the kind like a model that you throw in water and soak them. Then I like to never got the back off of it because I was too stupid to just do this first and find out. So I ended up pretty much fighting that first one just because of that. It's all good though, because now I know. supposed to slide easier than that with this soapy water. Of course, that first one I had nice and soapy like you're supposed to have. I can live with that. Yeah, I think they're both evenly crooked, if anything. So, now, don't move now, don't move. You have to slowly squeegee it out. If I was smart, I'd have started with the license plate to make sure it fits. Should have, but it'll fit. I can see that. So let's do that next. I'll wet it down first, like an idiot. But this, my fingers are wet this way. I'll give it a minute to soak up some of that water too. But band one, Georgia tag. Close enough. Alright, we're gonna call that one good enough. So now then. Right above the tag, but it works. It works for me. I like it. I can live with it. Alright, next. What's next? Let's conquer something bigger, like a window. Now this here's the, what is that? That must go on a spoiler. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna go for a window. We might just go into time lapse and get her done. Well guys, we're gonna have to finish this up in the morning. I still gotta do all the trim around it. Quite a few stickers yet, but I think she's looking pretty good. So alright, we're back anyway. It's the next day, but I don't want to waste a whole nother part 3 just to finish a couple of decals. So we're going to get them done. Snowman, you got your ears on. Check this baby out. Other than the little bit of paint that bled through the windows that I have to clean up still, I am stoked with it. I love it. It turned out a lot better than I thought it would for old Lexan body. Now, normally the old me would have probably complained about this right here. You can see this big dent. There's nothing I could do about it. When I got the body, it had a big buckle in it right there. I'm just lucky I was able to get most of it out of there when I trimmed it. And you'll also notice that where the body line is, it kind of like folds down where you're supposed to cut it. I cut it past that just a hair so that it would have that little crease in the body to keep it structurally straighter. But it's still got a big dent. Looks like someone tried to jack the car up. But anyway, that don't make a shit. Look at this thing. Just look at it. We need wheels and tires. As soon as I get me some snowflake wheels, we might just have to buy those. I don't know about 3D printing them. I can probably. I haven't found the file yet. I'm looking, but I've seen a pretty nice set of aluminum ones. I think we might go that route when I got some money one day. But man, I'm happy with it. Clean up the paint that got through. We got the spoiler that I gotta screw it on still. It's just got a little hot glue holding it for now. Oh yeah, and there you go. Band 1. Georgia tag. American Muscle. Oops, sorry. They didn't give me one to say Trans Am on the back. That, or on the side. That kind of bummed out right there. You're supposed to have a Trans Am on the back. Or I don't know if his had that on the back or if it was plain. But you don't get the option on here. I looked. You can get American Muscle, 4-speed transmission, which it wasn't. You can get them that way, but his wasn't. And that's it. You know, 4-speed transmission, American Muscle, different sizes. But I did get a bigger 6.6. They had the TA option or just 6.6 liter. But the liter one was a little bigger, so we went with that one. And then, of course, you got the 6.6 liter Trans Am on the scoop. So, yeah, baby. Next video, we will get it out for a test run. Might not be a fast one because I do not want to get it dirty yet. I'm not going to lie. Duke boys had them country roads. The Bandit kept his car clean until the cops were started after him. Oh. Anyway. We're going to have to wrap this up. It's way too long. Please like, subscribe, share. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, Mike. It's the second time I've done this because I forgot something. But I did 3D print some gas cans the other day. Mine are not as good as I got from Metal Gear RC. I didn't do spouts yet. I'm going to have to do all black, but I don't have it changed over. These 2 cans I just printed. This is the one from Metal Gear RC. It's a better filament for one thing. I got the PETG, but I need to adjust my settings. The first settings, it was set for PLA still. This was my first one. So then I printed another one, and it came out a little better once I realized that, and I switched it to PETG. which turned up the temperature a little bit and all that. That's also why I had an issue with the things popping off the plate when I did them once for that car, the body post. But anyway, Metal Gear's is a little smoother than mine. I don't know if he does any work to them. I do need to clean mine up because I don't have a deburring tool or anything yet. I just learned that you need them. So I got to get on Amazon when I get some money, get a deburring kit thing and some files, stuff like that. Now, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. And I will put all the stuff I can in the links in the description below for the body, the printer, whatever else. I don't remember. The Dremel tool. This thing is awesome. Has been my best one yet. And only like $13 I think I paid. So yeah, it's crazy how good that was. All these bits that come with it are in here. There's a lot of stuff. I'm actually going to make cabinets in my garage wall in here. I don't know if they're going to be wood or 3D printed, but I'm going to try to make cabinets with doors that open to mount on the walls. And that stuff's going in them. We're going to actually use them. So please click on the link in the description. Anything you need, it helps the channel. Also, I will put the link to FMS just because they're here. You can see them. They're awesome. Now you got a reason to go click on that link and buy you one. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.